Hey guys, DSX here of Dying Star, and we're going to go ahead and do a quick rig rundown. First, let's go ahead and show you how it sounds. So what we got going on here, the guitar itself is a Halo baritone guitar. It's got Seymour Duncan invaders in here. Nice big chunky feeling to it. Signal chain, we're using the X-Vive U2 wireless setup, this little guy right here. That's what gives me nice freedom of movement here. Going into the VP Junior volume pedal, Ernie Ball, great thing. So this is going to go into a Vertex buffer that is sitting at the bottom here. I'll show you guys what the bottom looks like here in a little bit. So it goes into the buffer, and that's going to come out, and that's going to go to the chorus pedal, and then goes into the Hush X2 on the first channel right here. That goes into the amp, which is a 5150 Iconic. Taking all the badging off of it, put it in a camo wrap, just make it look nice and cool there. And then from the effects loop of the amp, it's going to come back out to here. It's going to go into the Copper Sound Triple Graph, which is my favorite pedal ever. We'll kind of go over what that could do a little bit better. Goes into the MXR Deep Phase, the MXR Carbon Copy, the MXR 6-band EQ, into the second channel of the Hush, and then back into the amp to come out from there. Let's go ahead and show some of the specifics of how I have this rig set up here. First off, for the EQ here, if I'm doing anything clean channel, I've got the EQ on. And the reason why is because my clean tones without it are very muddy. I play in a C standard or drop A sharp depending on the song. So it's always very muddy, very thick. It's hard to do anything with it. I'm going to see right here. So I use the EQ right here. Really takes out that low and gives it a much cleaner sound. And one of the things I've done with it too is that when I change from clean to distortion, these are set up so with one foot press I can hit both at the same time. And that gets me into my distortion channel here. For my amp switcher, the Iconic comes with a foot switch. I'm using the Boss FS6 right here, specifically because it allows me to have a detachable cable without having to modify the original foot switch there. For my cabling, I'm using the Pedal Snake setup here. So it's got all the setups right here. It's nice, easy to use. Mainly for distortion, I'm just running distortion from the amp itself. And that's just my normal thing I'll go with. The Copper Tone here, the Triple Graph is Copper Tone Triple Graph, this is my favorite pedal ever. Does a couple cool things if you're not familiar with it. So it's an octave pedal that gives you low, gives you high, and both of these can be set to be latching or hold only. A lot of versatility there. The middle switch here, if I have them on, it cuts out the dry signal there, so you can hear the original guitar signal. Especially in my band, we don't have a bass player. We just have me doing guitar and vocals, drummer, and a synth player. So this allows me to add a lot of extra layers to my sound. The chorus right here. Go for bright, has some modulation to it. Same thing with my delay right here. I want something that has a little bit of effect, a little bit of regen to it, but definitely has that modulation as well. Phase, I got the deep phase on here. There's a lot of things they have to do with that. And so one sound I like to use a lot is one of my songs. I'll go with the deep phase and the low end of the triple grabs. Gives you a lot of variance there. So I really lean on the triple graph a lot if I'm going into drop tuning. Here I'm going to drop a sharp here. Close enough. I got the little tiny little nano tuner right here. It's coming out of the tuner out here that found us on Amazon, about $40. It's supposedly it has a lot of noise that comes from it if you're running it as a through signal. In this case, though, I'm only using it as a tuner out that sits right here, nice and out of the way. There we go. Some of my super low tuning, throw on the triple grab. Gives you a lot of really good variance to it. We do like a thicker industrial metal, so it gives us a lot of ability to really work with that. Yeah, those are the main settings I use. I got a couple spots where I'll use something like this. I really like about using the triple graph, especially with stuff like, you know, the chorus and the delay, is it gets a lot of like really it really starts to get almost like a modulation hum. It starts almost sounds like it's breathing half the time. I love this thing. I know this pedal is mainly designed for doing like alt rock. It's a Jack White designed pedal, or you know, to design and work with Jack White. It does metal so well. Anybody where you want to do something really thick, really crazy, that's the guy to go with. Yeah, that's basically the breakdown. That's what I got here. If you guys care, Dunlop 10 to 60 strings. Use the Ibanez Sand Grip. There's like a 1.35, something like that. I use the yellow ones because they're extra easy to find. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll answer everything I have. I'll probably show you what the bottom of this board looks like too. So, we got everything's routed up at the top. On the bottom, There we go. On the bottom, I've got LEDs, because of course. Where is that one at? There we go. So beyond that, here's the Vertex buffer right here, and that allows you to do my routing out. And I've got the Chalks DC7 and 8 expansion as well. So this gives power for everything. It's nice, clean power. All good to go. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments.